Good morning, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I'd do something like a little bit different. We're going to be doing a meal prep video. You're just gonna come along with me, mic'd up, I'm gonna meal prep together. I do have baby and he has been a little bit, what's the word? Temperamental. So we'll see how it goes. I'm just gonna meal prep lunch and dinner at the moment. We're gonna utilize the slow cook, which is amazing because I can pretty much cook 2 meals at the same time. So I love that. If you're someone short on time, money, anything, the slow cook is just amazing. You chuck it in, leave it, and then it's done night. Like the slow cook does literally all the cooking for you. We're gonna do a beef stew in the slow cook, and then I'm going to do a Caesar salad sandwich. I made this last week and I absolutely loved it, so I'm going to make it again this week. I will make sure to have all the macros and calories either on the screen or down below with all the ingredients. I am not tracking at the moment. I think I might slowly start to track again, but at the moment my goal is to just eat kind of like whole foods. And yeah, I don't really want to stress about hitting any targets or anything at the moment. And I've really been loving it. It's really stress-free. I definitely feel like I'm eating enough, making sure to get in my protein. And yeah, I'm loving it. So we're gonna meal prep our slow cook first because I feel like I'll put this on and then I can do my chicken and whatnot. So let's move this over here. Okay, so for our slow cook, we need 1 to 1.5 kilos of beef chuck. Now, I am just going to use, I kind of prefer brisket. I don't know why, it just kind of satisfies me a little bit more. It's $13 a kilo, but I think it was reduced price. It was on sale, $17 for 1.3 kilos. So that's just from Coles. It's like a nice chunk of meat. I'll probably meal prep this for myself and maybe my partner. He might have a little bit, but he doesn't really. Whoa. I don't know if you can hear baby in the background. Anyway, we also need, I'm just going to take this to the cupboard and we'll be back. Okay, so we're going to start with cutting our onion. I honestly hate cutting onions. I don't think anyone enjoys it. I'm not even really a big fan of onion. I don't know. Sometimes I just put it in there, like, if I don't have it, I won't put it in. If I do have it, then I'll put it in, but yeah, I don't really like it anyway, so they usually say, like, cut it like this. Damn. That'll do. People say, like, to fry off their beef before you put it in the slow cook, which it like marinates the flavor into the beef. But honestly, I just can't even be bothered at this point. So we're just gonna chuck it all in. Salt, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 50 grams of flour, 2 cups of beef broth. I'm going to use the beef bone broth just from Coles. So we are trying to save, but I definitely think I prioritize food. Like, I just love having a nice meal. I can not have a coffee every day, like a takeout coffee, not go out for dinner, not go out on like cute little dates. Like, I love a home cooked meal, especially a really good one that tastes nice. So our grocery shopping is definitely something that I feel like I spend the most money on each month, but that's just something that I value, I guess. So yeah. So yeah, being able to implement foods that are so delicious but are kind of budget friendly is amazing. Like, especially say this, I love it because you pretty much have all of these ingredients in your house. I mean, probably not bone broth, but like, whoa. In saying that, I feel like it's pretty cheap to buy, and then You could make this seriously like once every fortnight or once a week, and you've got all the ingredients already. So you're pretty much only paying, what, that's 20 bucks for the meat. And then this meat also lasts you the entire week pretty much. So it's definitely cheaper than eating out, but I can understand like the hype of like eating out, I guess. You can also add, like, before I cooked this, I added potatoes and carrots just like around the beef as well, and then they go like all nice and soft. But this time I am not going to do that because I just want the beef, and then I can like do different sides with it. And I'm just going to chuck this in. Okay, you calm now, Mr. Klinger? So we're going to do, I'm putting it on the fattier side face down, and then halfway through I'm going to flip it and then kind of like shred it up as we go. Hey, I'm going to shred it up as we go, so then it's like nice and tender. I'll put it on high, and then because it is already 12 o'clock and I want it tonight, so I'll probably put it on high for like 6 hours, I think, by the time I get to eat it. And then hopefully it's all nice and tenderous. Hey? Okay, let's put it in. I'm probably going to have to put you down, mister. Okay, I'm going to get little man sorted. I don't know, give him some cuddles for a little bit, and then we're going to start on lunch because I am also hungry. So for lunch, I like to meal prep. Like if I cook a lunch, I'll cook it on, say, like a Monday, and I'll just cook a big batch so that I'm not going out of my way to kind of like meal prep, essentially. Like I'm already cooking it. And then as well, it kind of lasts a bit longer. So we're going to do that chicken Caesar salad sandwich. And I'm so excited. You excited? You don't even know what's happening. I feel like my eyes are actually still burning from that onion. A little bit. Okay, so for lunch, we're doing that chicken Caesar salad toasty sandwich. We're going to cook the chicken in the air fryer. I just feel like it makes it nice and tender. Like it's so juicy, you know? So quick to make. I literally put it in there for like 10 to 12 minutes, depending on like the size of the chicken and how full the actual air fryer is. 2 bowls, an egg. But you know, I just can't crack eggs at the moment. Every time I crack it, there gets shell. All right, so we're making 4 sandwiches, so today and then the next 3 days. So I'm going to do 4 pieces of chicken, and then I might do an extra 2, just because if it doesn't all fit, I can just cut it and then like layer it, so then it takes up the whole sandwich. You know what I mean? We're just going to dip into the egg. And then layer it with our breadcrumbs. Also with this, you can use chicken breast. I was going to use breast, but I feel like chicken thigh is just a bit more tender and like juicy. I don't know, is tender a right word for chicken? So obviously chicken breast is a little bit more lower in fat and higher in protein, and then chicken thigh is a bit higher in fat, a bit lower in protein. Obviously still has that protein in it, but it's definitely not as high as chicken breast. So keep that in mind. If you are someone that struggles to hit your protein target, you might want to use chicken breast instead of thigh, which same concept in the egg, in the mixture, and then in the air fryer. So I can only fit 5 thighs in the air fryer, so I'm just going to cook 5. I think that will be enough because they are quite big anyway. So I'm going to put that in for, might do like 12 minutes at 190 degrees and just see. I feel like that will cook it throughout because it has time to like heat up and whatnot. So let's do that. For our little Caesar salad dressing, it's completely up to you how much you use. This would probably make about 2 sandwiches depending how much of the sauce you do use. So I might actually double the recipe just because I am making it for 4 days. I think I should do that. 1 cup of Greek yogurt, which I feel like is probably a little bit more than this. I'm just gonna chuck the whole thing of Greek yogurt in, because I feel like it's probably just under a cup, I want to say, or it might just be a cup. It's 160 grams. Use a 1/4 cup of mayonnaise. This is the mayonnaise that my partner loves. So this is the one we're going to use. Otherwise, you could use the 99% less fat mayo. This one obviously is like full fat, full egg, full everything. Just going to do a 1/4 cup. I'm actually going to weigh it because I feel like when I put it into MyFitnessPal to get the calories and whatnot, it's not going to do like a 1/4 cup of mayo. Then grated parmesan. Ew. Okay, so we're probably just going to do 6 tablespoons of this. 3, 6, that's 45 grams. 2 tablespoons of mustard. I remember in prep mustard, because it's like literally no calories, for 100 ml, which is quite a lot, well per serve, 10 mils is 30 kilojoules, so like 15 calories, and like 0.4 protein, 0.5 fat, 0.3 carbs. I used to have this on everything, and everything just tasted like a cheeseburger. Anything with mustard, I feel like it's just cheeseburger. Then we've got our garlic powder. It's going to do a sprinkle, about 2 teaspoons. Looks about right. And then this one, which is 2 teaspoons as well. So I'm going to do 4 because I'm doubling the recipe. So about 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's our little sandwiches. And then I just use shredded lettuce just because it's already done for you and you don't have to cut it or anything. I might prep my dessert, my Ninja Creamies, and then we'll make lunch and I'll like insert it or whatever. I brought a Ninja Creamy machine ages ago and I never really used it because the recipes were just so beyond crazy to make. It was like you need cheesecake mix, pudding mix, this, that, the other. So I never really used it because once I like made them, I was like, I can't be bothered to remake it for the next night. You know the drill. But on TikTok, I seen someone used these, which is the Rockaby protein smoothies. Now these do have a little bit of sugar in them, I will admit, but my defense is it's probably a bit better than ice cream. But I thought I would try milk and protein powder. My partner brought this massive tub. Oh, okay, we can make dessert together. I have to move this. I'm just going to use this because I've got it, but yeah, I might try make one with milk and protein powder because I feel like it would be higher in protein and a bit less in like the sugar department. Oh. So I'm just going to weigh out, I might do like 150, 200 grams of milk. Let's just put that there. Of course, this has some mixture on it. And then we'll do a scoop. This is caramel protein. So hopefully these turn out good. I can't see why they wouldn't. And honestly, I wouldn't be mad like making this. I feel like it might just taste like caramel. So it might be nice with some Biscoff. Eh? Okay. I'm going to put them in the freezer and that's our Ninja Creamies nice and prepped. And then when we make it, I'll just add like the mini M&Ms. I don't usually do like the mix-in setting because I just want like the whole M&M. I don't want like it crushed. So yeah, personal preference. Let's put that in the freezer and then let's make our sandwich. And then do you want to go sit outside? Ooh, in the sun. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Okay, we're having a lunch break. I just made our sandwich. It looks so good. I'm going to sit outside, enjoy the sun. Then we'll put everything in containers and clean up the kitchen. A couple hours later now, we ate our lunch outside, gave baby a bottle. He's now asleep for his little afternoon nap, which is so strange, but love it nonetheless. It's 3:30 and I am going to prep the rest of my dinner. So I put the meat in the slow cook, which is looking quite nice. It's not like pull apart tender yet, so I'm hoping in the next couple of hours it will be. But I was like, oh my gosh, what am I going to have with the beef? I need to prep something. So what I've been doing recently, because I just hate waiting for them to cook, is cooking my vegetables, like my greens, in batches. So I'm going to put 200 grams for each day, so 800 grams, cook it up, put it in a container. I'm also going to peel and cut sweet potato. I'm obsessed at the moment. And some potato as well in a container. Keep it in the fridge, so I just have to chuck it in the air fryer, chuck it on the plate each night, and I'm good to go. My camera is actually currently flashing at me, which is funny because I charged it literally this morning. So just going to quickly put all these in. So it's clearly a few hours later. We have had a shower, baby's had his bottles, he's all settled now, and our meal prep is finished. For dinners, we have our beef. It looks so good, and I had a little bit. We're having this tonight, and then I'll have it for the next 2 nights as well. Beef with our vegetables and roast potato and sweet potato. And then for our lunch, which I actually forgot was in the air fryer until like an hour ago, we have our crumbed chicken with the dressing and then lettuce, obviously, on the bread thing. So thank you for keeping me company while I meal prepped today, even though it literally took all day. We had a few breaks, but that's okay. That's what happens when you've got a newborn, I guess. But yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!